I came across this story courtesy of a furry brony who goes by the name of Dusky Raccoon about a furry by the name of BlueCatRilu, Rilo, who has had a presence on DeviantArt, Discord, Twitter, etc. This is going to be another one of those videos where we find out that a furry did something horrific, and I'm going to have to grab your attention early on and explain how this case is particularly gruesome, disturbing, and beyond unfortunate, and why it's urgent to get the word out now. So let's read off a clip here. He ran several Discord servers in the past dedicated to in real life inflation and wanted pics of minors with their bellies. So we're going to try to get through the disturbing part here as fast as possible. Inflation, for those who don't know, is this art fetish where characters are typically ballooned, expanded, stretched. You get the idea. So you might ask, BlueCatRilu is just into fat people or regretfully fat kids. If that's all this was, I'd spend a couple of minutes here explaining the importance of nipping this in the butt before this escalates into something far more worse. I've been seeing this fixation about putting Mentos into Coke and drinking it to expand the person who was drinking the concoction. Now, my first reaction about this was, oh, this is like the old Pop Rocks meme where you would put Pop Rocks in your soda, drink it, and your head would explode. Well, that's nonsense to the best of my knowledge. But then I got linked to a video from Mythbusters. So yeah, that doesn't look healthy. So asking for pictures of kids, encouraging said kids into something that seems harmful physically so that an individual can reach a level of sexual gratification crosses the threshold for a fetish that really should have just remained in the realm of fantasy, and encouraging kids to indulge in it is... I don't even have a way to finish that sentence. There is naturally a Kiwi Farms thread, noodles and noodles of screenshots, but you know me. I'm very lazy and I hate reading, but I do love audio. Thankfully, there's a gentleman who goes by the name of The Realist who had an interview with BlueCatRilu. Truth be told, it's everything you need to know. And if you were to click off here and go over there, you'd get everything you'd need. I think BlueCatRilu, just from the interview, is a monster. He presents a clear and present danger to those around him, but let's grab 5 clips on why you should avoid BlueCatRilu, as well as push this or The Realist's video raising awareness about the man. And recently, BlueCat was picked up by the police, who allegedly let him go because he had autism. I am naturally skeptical about this claim.
Your fetishes are not sexual. How are they not sexual?
The female private parts, or male private parts.
What does that have to do with your fetishes? The literal definition of the word fetish indicates this, okay? A form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, part of the body, etc. And what I can conclude from this, you obsess over inflation. Not only that, but cats too, which are mostly in bikinis. A good chunk of your art depicts those 3 things just coalesced together. Inflation is a fetish. Fetishes are sexual. And you claim that your fetishes are not sexual, despite the fact that when someone sent you an image of a lewd inflation picture, you replied with sexy. This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
And that's not the only time that happened. When you make fetish art, the fans just reply with sexy and you agree with them. Hold on. Like this.
Alright. I confess. Sexual fetish. But not super sexual. Like there's no male or female private parts.
I understand that BlueCatRilu is obviously mentally impaired, but there seems to be a wealth of people reaching out to BlueCat that his behavior, at least in part, if not in full, is unacceptable. Now, I've heard that BlueCatRilu was mentioned being 16 in The Realist's second interview with the guy. I have a statement here from a furry online where he says he is currently 19. A second interview is up on BitChute for legal reasons that may prevent us from using certain labels for certain legal and medical reasonings not to use the P word. But let us continue.
You stated that you were not grooming minors. Is that correct?
I was trying not to.
You're cutting off.
I was trying not to.
You should have tried harder!
Well, Okay. This Angel Kitty Cat 15 user claimed to be 11 years old, and they claim that you used her for fetish images. Is that true?
Angel Kitty, what?
Angel Kitty Cat 15. Look at the screenshot.
1 second. Oh, that account's deactivated.
Yeah, but they claim that you used her for fetish images. You basically groomed her. Is that correct? Nothing?
Trying to groom her. I was just really good friends with her.
Just good friends. Is that why you had a lot? Is that why you told her to make a lot of images? Well, she's not the only one.
Her and I had a lot of things in common.
But you told her to make images for you, which is basically telling them what to do. Anyway, yeah, she's not the only one. Frostbite, you also groomed, supposedly.
Inflation fetish too.
But again, you used them. You told them to make fetish art for you, so that you can enjoy them.
Listen, I didn't mean to use them.
Didn't mean to, but you did.
So I heard 11 years old. I know some states have what are called Romeo and Juliet laws that allow up to a 4-year leeway. My math is a bit shaky, but 11 to 16 blows past that rather handily, not to mention that there is an accusation of an 8-year-old.
From the first interview, the question about that 8-year-old, it wasn't just from a QE Farms member, it also came from DeviantArt and Sailor Sedna's rant about you.
I see.
So, is it true that you also groomed an 8-year-old?
Oh, it is not true.
It is not true, even though they're...
No.
Well, to be fair with you, I've never seen evidence of you grooming an 8-year-old, but, I mean, kind of weird that they assumed so, but, I mean, you groomed minors before, but, hold on, okay. Next question.
I just want...
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I just want to apologize to all of those minors.
Again, I understand that BlueCatRilu is impaired, and legally, if the stories of BlueCat's release hold up, whether Rilu should be let go or not, it would be in everyone's best interest to keep younger fans away from BlueCat, as they seem either unwilling or unable to show a reasonable level of restraint, if at any.
Did you really know about the consequences of asking minors to send pictures of themselves inflating?
No.
At first, I did not know the consequences.
You did not know, so you weren't aware that it was against the law to entice them and then encourage them to send images afterward.
Now, again, BlueCat does have the fixation of the Mentos and soda concoction, kink, whatever you want to call it, where he says he didn't know at first. This has happened. BlueCat has endangered the well-being of kids, at least in the past, without question, by his own words.
Did you have intentions of extracting images from Pretty Kitty and others on the bloating server in May?
No, I did not have an intention.
You did not?
No, I did not.
Well, okay, here's my thoughts on it. You embedded a channel named BellyPics on your bloating server. Not only that, but you also inserted a channel named Methods, which links to the BellyPics channel. You give advice on your victims on how to inflate and send pictures of themselves. You have done bloating servers before, and the context of those channels show images of their stomachs. You were going to encourage Pretty Kitty and others to inflate themselves and send pictures of themselves. Don't lie.
It changed my mind.
Changed your mind?
I decided that it wasn't a good idea since I would get in more trouble.
Did you choose not to do it, or did people call you out and tell you not to do it?
I chose not to do it.
I mean, when the screenshots appeared on Loon the Goat's channel, or not channel, but rant about you and QE Farms, you stopped. Which is kind of weird because from all the other times, when people call you out, you only apologize. And that's it. If nobody called you out, you'd probably be still doing it.
Check this out. There are oodles of channels out there on YouTube that show you how to get programs like, say, Sony Vegas for free for quote-unquote strictly educational reasons, wink. And for educational reasons, wink, I appreciate that. Let's be honest, when you watch one of these educational videos, one of those how to pirate software, the ones that usually run for hundreds of dollars, I don't know anyone who watches those videos strictly to be educated or entertained. It is with the intent of using this video to perform the act of what's shown in the video. BlueCat showed these kids how to hurt themselves, how to distribute fetishized images of themselves to a stranger. This is selfish ignorant and irresponsible and serves no contributing factor to society whatsoever. I would pay serious money to get a bigger channel to cover this.
Do your parents know about your online behavior?
My online fetishes?
No, like your online behavior, like what you've done. Like, do they know about your fetishes?
My fetishes.
You cut off. Do they know or do they not know?
They do know about fetishes,
They do know.
but they do.
Okay. Do they know that you persuaded minors for gloating?
They don't.
They don't? Okay. Next.
Again, I understand that till recently, Blue Cat's family wasn't aware of his conduct. This stream here was nearly a month old, about 3 weeks. This goes back way before that, but let's stick with 3 weeks for now. I think it's about time that we spread awareness in Blue Cat's case, and we keep this fandom informed. If you don't approve of me or my channel, again, please check out the Realist's YouTube channel. Please like and share his video if you don't feel comfortable sharing mine. The video only has 1,000 views, and when I heard the numbers like 11 years old and 8 and so on, we're way past any kind of moral gray area. The police have let this matter slip through the cracks, and the best tool that we have in our possession is knowledge in arming the people in the furry community, and quite frankly, the people in public at large, with the ability to protect kids from monsters. I could care less about Blue Cat's intent. If he's going to blindly stumble his way through and cause potentially long-term, irrevocable physical damage to kids, there's obviously a lot more, but I wanted to make this short so it wasn't imposing to you in your time. Stay alert. In my experience in situations like these, people like this don't just get better all on their own.